Welcome back to Retiring Today. I'm Molly Nelson here with Loren Merkle and AnnaMarie Morrow. We're talking about 2025 Medicare changes, Part D, $2,000 out-of-pocket max. So this is really changing how premiums are being covered and who's paying for it.
That's right. So let's peel back this onion. So we're going to pull up graphs on your screen right now, which illustrate in 2024, the first graph we're going to pull up is what happens once you hit your out-of-pocket maximum on your drug card. Who is paying that bill? 20% is the plan carrier, who you are enrolled in that drug plan with. They're responsible for 20%, the government, the rest at 80%. Looking at 2025, implementing a $2,000 out-of-pocket max, who takes over? The pressure here is put on the plan carrier at 60%. 60%, government 20, drug manufacturers 20, but you can see this big change here. The main takeaway is starting in 2025, the pressure is put on the plan carrier to make up for that cost of these expensive prescription medications. And this is why we're seeing a ripple effect into higher drug card premiums and different benefits being reduced or eliminated on the Advantage plans.
Yeah, I'm going to say the pressure is put on the plan carrier. They have to pass on at least some of this cost, and that cost essentially is getting passed on to the policy holders or the people paying the premiums.
And some of the changes we're seeing on drug cards, we saw a $5 a month premium go up to $40 a month. Advantage plans, this was that gentleman at church. He noticed his dental benefit was rolling back. Some providers are opting out. The big takeaway here is annual enrollment period. This is when these changes are being released, and this is the opportunity to make sure that you are set up for success the following year on the plan that will still cover your needs. Because different Advantage plan carriers are making different changes. They're not all changing the same way, the same benefits. And so that is so important to pay attention to. And then if you're on a traditional MedSup with a standalone drug card, making sure those formularies are still covering the medications you need and be anticipating a higher monthly premium.
And this is one of the big challenges with Medicare is unlike Social Security where it's a set it and forget it. There are a lot of Social Security legislative changes, but you can't control it. You've already made your decision and that's what it is. Whereas with Medicare, the legislative changes take place almost every single year, but it is incumbent upon you to understand what those changes are, the implications to you in your plan, but then also make the adjustments during annual enrollment to make sure that the following year you have the best plan in place. And it's all confusing the first time you have to elect, but then throwing the changes and the additional options the next time you get to elect, it's a lot to take in.